It was the 15th court appearance for Pastor Mukhuba and her Unity Fellowship Church in a case that has spanned over a year. This session at the Protea Magistrate Court in Soweto unleashed shocking events which compelled counsel for Pastor Mukhuba to call for the recusal of the magistrate.
We went and we prepared that we were going to do a submission today to ask the Honorable Magistrate to recuse herself from the case. Because from what happened yesterday, it left us feeling unsafe. We felt that from how things have been since last year, there is no way that we are going to get a fair trial. There is no way that we're going to get a fair treatment. We felt like she was being biased. She was not being neutral. That is how we felt. And we felt treated like criminals already, and with no justification. The magistrate said, because of what happened yesterday, she reflected upon it, and she feels that we are, obviously, trust is ruined. We will not have faith, obviously, in the cause. She mentioned what happened on the 26th, that because of the meeting that happened in her chambers with the lawyer, but in actual fact, there was an appearance by our new lawyer on the 29th. There is something which happened where new days were arranged. It did not just happen in her chambers. So the Honorable Magistrate said that as a result of that, she has decided to recuse herself from the case.
Briefing her congregation of the court proceedings, Pastor Mukhuba said she was amazed at the events that unfolded at the court.
There was a lot of things that was read supposedly from the file of the court, which I said yesterday. I stood there surprised. Where were those things coming from? Because some of the things that were read there never happened. And I was asking myself, is there another docket that was written somewhere else? Other proceedings that happened in our absence, with us being seen to be there, whereas we were not there. When we got there, then we got the shock of our lives. When it was said that, Mr. Matsipane, come and appear, you are still the lawyer on record. And Mr. Matsipane was there confused, not even wearing his robe. Have you ever heard in South Africa, Barry, a person was refused to be represented by a lawyer, whereas the lawyer is seated there? But you will represent yourself. Strange things were happening in that court. Very, very strange.
She says this compelled her counsel to consult and to ask the magistrate to recuse herself from the case. The case, which continues until Thursday, will be held at a new court presided over by a new magistrate. Pastor Mukhuba and her Unity Fellowship Church are in court for their alleged involvement in the disturbances of the 26th of February 2021 at the church premises, where members of the Johannesburg Metro Police Department arrested the cleric and her members for what they called a contravention of the National Disaster Management Act.
Every citizen of this country should be worried about this case, because with a case like this, it is a public display of something that is very disturbing, of the disrespect for the laws governing this country. Those who fight us are not really fighting us, especially when you know that you haven't wronged them. They're not fighting us, but they're fighting with God.